We caught up with her last week. She said you can feel the experience on this team, even as new leaders emerge year over year, and that's always going to change even when you bring everybody back. You can feel that all the players have experienced every type of game, real good, real bad, and all in between.
The Patty Gasso interview is usually whenever we're kind of writing in lineups and notes. The full count pitch to Pickering is lined into left field. It's a base hit. Good start for the Sooners. First and second, nobody, one away for Alyssa Brito. So a little catch up on some quote-unquote paperwork here in the broadcast booth. Make sure as this broadcast progresses,
Alyssa Brito,
we can properly identify the beach out in the field. Middle and out and right. Martinez in center. We mentioned Olsen in left. Here comes Brito. First pitch to Alyssa is popped up into left center field. Left center fielder goes back. Oh my goodness, that's going to get over the wall. Brito almost ran past Pickering between first and second, and that ball just carried out of here. Wow. It looked off the bat like it was going to be a routine fly ball to center field. Never doubt the power of a Brito bomb. It's 3-0 Sooners. How about that? The center fielder Martinez was ranging back, looked like she had a beat on it, and she ran out of real estate. Second home run of the season for Brito. Here's Sid Sanders.
Number 1, Sydney Sanders.
Well, if you listen to the pregame show with Coach Gasso, she was worried a little bit about sleepwalking here. And the Sooners have emphatically made a statement. They're up 3 runs before the even scheduled first pitch time. And here's Sid Sanders as we reach 1 o'clock Central Time. The first pitch just off the outer edge for ball 1. There's been one game here already today. Nebraska beat Utah Valley as the 1-0 pitch catches the lower edge of the strike zone. The final score in that game, though, was 3-2. Utah Valley played really well after getting beat by the Sooners. Pitch to Sanders, low and away. They nearly beat Washington. And it took a sensational diving catch in left field to finish the game for Nebraska. The pitch, there's strike 2 on the outside corner. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes. Nebraska played the rest of their trip without Jordy Ball. Soft grounder to short. The car is up with it, throws across, 2 away. And that'll bring Alina Torres to the plate.
Go for it, Hero.
I mentioned Long Beach State still has 2 more games to play. They'll play later today against Duke, and then they'll wrap up their trip to Puerto Vallarta tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. against Iowa State. First pitch to Torres is low and away, ball 1. Sofia Fernandez in the circle, a second-team All-Big West selection last year, 7-1 in Big West play with a 1.25 ERA and a 148 average against. There's a strike to Torres. Torres had a sensational start coming off the bench in the first 2 games. Got the start at second base yesterday and went 0 for 4. 3-0 OU on the 3-run home run from Brito. Good job by the catcher Magadan to try to pull that back in, but it misses. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. That's outside, 3-1. Had a chance to meet Alina's mom and dad. Quite the travel story. They got to the airport to get here for the Thursday game, and they had been locked out of their flight. There's a pop fly down the left field line. Olsen is under it, makes the catch. And that'll do it for the Sooners in the first, but what a start. A 3-run home run from Alyssa Brito, and as we head to the bottom of the first inning, the Sooners strike first.
Casino, fun that's gonna last at Thunderbird Casino. They keep you coming back at Thunderbird Casino.
Unleash the thrill of the open road. Win a new Chevy Silverado from Thunderbird Casino Norman. Earn entries daily. 1 entry for every 50 points earned. Plus hot seats every Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Get to Thunderbird Casino in Norman. Come for fun, play to win. Play Thunderbird.com.
Thunderbird Casino, ain't no fun.
So we got some clarification as we head to the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 Sooners. Even though it's overcast skies, even though there looks like it might be rain, there's no concern over rain in the area. The umpire said, "Can we go?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's go." So we got about a 10-minute jump start on the scheduled first pitch. So if you're just tuning in, we're headed to the bottom of the first inning. Oklahoma leads at 3-0. Sarah Olsen will lead things off against Kirsten Deal, the Sooner pitcher. Deal getting the start for the Sooners and pounds the zone with the first pitch for strike one. We talked to Coach Gasso, if you stayed with us late last night, about the conversation in the 7th, as that one's fouled back. Everything runs together. It was either in the 7th or the 6th, whenever both she and JT Gasso had come out and were talking to the umpire. Their argument was whether or not Stewart, I believe it was Stewart. Oh, no, it was Johnson, as here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, what a spot by Deal. Misses low and away. Yeah, it was in the 7th on the fielder's choice by Ilana Johnson. And Coach Gasso and Coach JT were out there talking for quite a while. We'll tell you about it after this 1-2 pitch to Olsen. Deal misses up and in. Johnson had rounded the bag and then just cut back across the field because she thought it was the third out. Unfortunately, the first base umpire, Bubba Ewald, wasn't watching. He was tuned into home plate. The 3-2 pitch, or the 2-2 pitch, is fouled back. So they were just questioning whether or not she should have been retired as well. Regardless, no harm, no foul. And it was pretty cool because Coach even asked, hey, is it okay for JT to explain what he saw? Here's a line drive to center field. It falls in front of Coleman. Jada does a good job on a wild hop. And Sarah Olsen is aboard to start things here in the first. That'll bring Jacqueline Picard to the plate. The shortstop.
Shortstop number 2, Jacqueline Picard.
Righty out of Cypress, California. Right-handed hitting Picard, I should say. Pacifica High School, first pitch. Grounded foul. I went to ask Thomas, who is our new media relations guy. Said, is there any reason we got going as quick as we did? And he's like, nope. He just said, let's go. Patty Gasso and the Sooners oblige. The 0-1 from Deal, a little bit up. Kirsten Deal getting her first start of the season. One of the top prospects that signed with the Sooners in last year's freshman class. 3-0 with a .74 ERA in his career. There's a line drive right in Riley Boone in left field, who makes the catch, and there's one away. Gives us a chance to set the Sooner defense. With Sanders at first, Torres at second, Tiare Jennings at short, and Alyssa Brito at third.
Batting right fielder.
An outfield of Riley Boone in left, Coleman in center, and Pickering in right field. Battery of Kirsten Deal and Kinsey Hansen. One away. As Deal stares in, Medellin digs it. First pitch popped up on the infield, easy for Jennings, 2 away. And with 2 away, that'll bring Sinclair Lawhorn.
Sinclair Lawhorn.
As Kayla Medellin is retired. First pitch to the lefty is low and in, ball 1. Trails Golf Club weather report. One word, it is muggy. Muggy here today. The 1-0, pop foul and out of play. We mentioned, too, a near and dear is Long Beach State to the Gasso family's heart. You take a trip to the Long Beach State Hall of Fame, and there is a plaque with Patty Gasso's picture on it. Hall of Famer in Long Beach State. Yeah. Her alma mater, where she had her storied career and met her husband, Jim. Pitch misses up and away. In 2 balls and a strike. In 2017, we made the trip to play on Long Beach State's campus. 2-1 pitch, headed home, swing and a miss, strike 2. And Jim Gasso, Poppy, was kind enough to take me to the spot where he had met Patty on a little mini putt-putt golf course that they have on campus. So a lot of great memories for the beach for the Gassos. 2-2. Lifted foul down the right side and well out of play. Sooner strike first. A 3-run first inning home run from Alyssa Brito. A leadoff single from Sarah Olson, then back-to-back flyouts by Cara Medellin. And now here's Sinclair Lawhorn with 2 away. 3-0 Sooners. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Deal stares in. The lefty is ready. Brings it home. Ooh, that just missed on the outer edge. Full count here. See if Deal can avoid the walk. Ground ball just down the line. Foul. Sooners will travel to Lake Charles, Louisiana. We believe it's the first ever trip the Sooners will make to Lake Charles. Full count again. Ground ball softly hit towards second. Torres up with it, throws, inning over. We'll preview that weekend more as the game goes on. All right, now we're settled in. Now we're ready for a ball game, Wondrosik. Now we're ready to go. We head to the second. Oklahoma 3, Long Beach State nothing. You're listening to Oklahoma Sooner softball from Learfield.
Vote the franchise your favorite station for sports.
Hansen digs in from the right side of the plate. Here's the first pitch to the Sooner catcher that just misses outside. Ball 1. I was talking pregame with Kinsey's dad and her grandfather who are here. We were getting the scoop on her very talented brother who is on his way to Oklahoma, but the big leagues seem to like him quite a bit. There's the 1-0 to Hansen. That's in for a strike, 1-1. But he wants to come to Oklahoma, so we get 5 years of a Hansen behind the plate at Marina Hines and into Love's Field. We get a good 3 years of a Hansen behind the plate in baseball as Kinsey pops this one foul and out of play. Speaking of baseball, I don't know if Coach Johnson is up and listening and around today or if the boys have practice, but it was really cool to hear from Skip last night. As he was tuned in late into the night for OU softball. They've got a big opening weekend ahead of them. The 1-1 misses low and away, 2-1. Skip's guys are headed down to Arlington to start the season. That's next week. Baseball is here. Hansen reaches for one. Shallow pop fly right field. Medellin races in, makes the catch. For a moment, looked like it could be trouble, but the righty had a beat, and there's one away.
Now batting designated player, number 43, Quincy Lilio.
First start of the season for Quincy Lilio. She gets the call as the DP today. Lefty-lefty matchup, and lays down a bunt that is caught out of the air by Magadan, the catcher, on a fantastic diving play from behind home plate. Wow. 2-away. Here's Riley Boone. Riley Boone was clutch last night, the only Sooner with a multi-hit game. Top of the lineup waits on deck. Chants of Boone resonate throughout Nancy Alvarez Stadium. Lefty-lefty matchup, first pitch, in for a strike.
It gets harder quicker when it's open if you don't right. Go, Zero.
Here's the 1-0. Lays down the bunt that dies right in front of the plate. Don't even throw. Don't even try. Boone beats it out at first base. Magadan, the catcher, eats it. And the Sooners have a 2-out hit from Riley Boone, who took that off-speed pitch and just pounded it into the dirt. And there was absolutely nothing that Fernandez could do. She charged from the circle. Lawhorn came from first. Magadan popped out, but Boone was basically on the bag by the time they fielded. What a weekend for Riley Boone. First pitch to Jada Coleman is low and in for ball one. Boone has 5 hits now on the weekend and has walked twice. 1-0. There goes Boone trying to steal second. She'll slide in ahead of the tag. She's safe. Swing and a miss by Coleman trying to protect the runner. Jada looked back to the dugout and kind of had a, yeah, I swung at that look. But it secured a stolen base for the Sooners, which on the weekend is their 4th stolen base. Oh, hold on a second here. Riley Boone, when she slid, came up a little bit awkward. Patty Gasso goes out and talks to her. I would turn to my trusted injury expert, Andy Dickman, seated right in front of him. He doesn't seem to be too concerned about it. Here's the pitch to Jada. Way inside. I will say, Sooner athletic trainer Mara Dickman, 2 balls and a strike. Her dad's going to be very jealous. Andy has put himself in a position now to where he could probably be an analyst on the Sooner Radio Network if necessary. Shaking your head no? Coleman pops one deep to left field at the wall. It's caught by Olsen, just short of what would be that fence in left field, and that'll do it for the Sooners here in the second. A 2-out single by Riley Boone. She steals second, but is stranded there. First stranded base runner for the Sooners in the game, and we head to the bottom of the second inning. It's 3-0 Oklahoma. Back to work for Kirsten Deal. She gave up the 1 hit in the first inning, and that was it. As Long Beach State stranded its only base runner. First pitch swinging, popped down the right field line, slicing away and out of play. So many moments. We drove back last night. I got the call, Ryan, to ride back with Coach last night. It was quite the honor. Coach Gasso, Coach Rocha, and the incredible Jackie Livingston just debriefing all the incredible moments from last night as the 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. Nice rise from Kirsten Deal. So many little moments. So many maybe under the radar plays. Sid Sanders, couple big walks that she drew. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Kirsten Deal dealing. Cassidy Pickering's base running. A lot of debate about the calls, right? There was the debate about the play at home plate where it looked like the Sooners might have got a break. But then the debate continued about the obstruction rule, and Coach didn't seem to have too much of a problem with it, but Kinsey Hansen was adamant that she was not guilty of it. There's a little soft slap to short, charged by Jennings, throws not in time. Infield single for Sweet. And I didn't think there was any debate about the final out in the 7th. I thought Avery Hodge had shoveled that in plenty of time at first. And from our angle, it looked like Kinsey Hansen got the tag on the runner in the throw by Maxwell. TV replay seemed to indicate otherwise. It was not a good night in general for the umpiring crew. In fact, they were absolutely awful. Here's the first pitch to Martinez, the center fielder that misses low and away. Just trying to be kind. Blew a call with Boone at second base. Coach got a warning from the second base umpire, which was the same umpire that blew the call on Boone at first base in the win over Duke. Up high. Now Kinsey Hansen's going to use this moment to run out and talk to the youngster Deal. But in the end, felt like each team got a break here or there, and each team was able to take advantage of it. I decided, though, and I think you all should take my advice. Fighting over an umpire's call on Twitter will get you nowhere. You end up yelling at yourself, then you're yelling at your own fans, then you're fighting with, who knows, the same guys who were trying to fight me last night. Pitch is line foul down the right side. Just one final thought. It was juiced. It was juiced in here. A few of those texts that had trickled through, I was trying to be very careful with the mic, the crowd mic, because literally right in front of me were two very, very angry men that were Washington fans. That pitch misses outside. What do you have, home plate umpire? 2-1 right now? Martinez digs back in with a runner at first. Deal. Gets the call from Coach Rocha, brings it home. Line foul down the right side, 2 balls, 2 strikes. But in the end, the winning streak is up to 56, and the Sooners lead here 3-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Looking to make it 57 with a trip looming towards Washington. Pardon me, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keep an eye on Sweets. She's got good speed. Let's see if she's going. The 3-2 pitch, she is up high. Ball 4, doesn't matter. No activity. Oh, take that back. S.J. Guerin and let's see who else. Carly Keeney up and throwing for the Sooners in the pen. First and second for Robbins.
Carly Robbins.
The lefty Robbins digs in, trying to, with one swing of the bat, tie this game, and checked her swing but fouled it back. Strike 1. So many big moments for Kirsten Deal late in the season. When you think about it, she was called upon in some massive games. The 0-1 pitch is grounded down the first baseline, foul. And they came late in the season. She got the win in the game against Oklahoma State on May 6th. She came into the game. The Sooners were down 2-0. And Oklahoma State was in a spot where they could do some damage. Popped up on the infield. Back to that after Alina Torres takes this in, which she does, round number 2. Just going back through my scorebook. That Oklahoma State 7th inning come from behind win.
Now batting, catcher 11, Savannah Magadan.
I want to say she came in with runners first and second. Shut down Oklahoma State in that game. Good job by Hansen to block the first pitch that's in the dirt to Magadan. All one. But in the inning and a third, she picked up her first ever Big 12 win, striking out 2 and shutting down Oklahoma State. Sooners came back and won that game. There's a line drive down the left field line. Fair, it'll get into the corner. 1 run will score easily. They're going to send the runner from second. The throw is not in time. A line drive double down the line by Magadan has cut the Sooner lead to 3-2. Looks like Deal just missed her spot there, and here comes Sarah Olson.
Top of the order we go for Long Beach State. Now batting, left fielder 13, Sarah Olson.
Deal was credited with a hold in the Tulsa game, a game that Oklahoma won 6-0. That was the 7th inning grand slam that Alyssa Brito hit to make it 6-0. Jen Roach is going to walk out and chat with her young pitcher. Patty Gasso has her infield together. Jada Coleman will bring the outfield together. Carly Keeney is making her way down from the pen, but I don't imagine that she'll be coming in here. I'm sure Coach Gasso would like to see her work through this. But one other note on Kirsten Deal. When she was called upon in April, she was fantastic. Did not allow a run in 6 2/3, or in 4 innings in April. Against 2 games against Tech, Louisville, and Kansas. She didn't allow a run. In May is when she was really fantastic. 6 2/3, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk in that month alone. Meetings are over. Back to work for Deal. Top of the lineup, Sarah Olson with a runner at second. 3-2 game. Pitches in the dirt. Got away from Hansen. Off to third goes Magadan. Long Beach has a little life here. A lot of life here. This is a 3-2 game. Olsen singled in the first and was stranded. Tyne run is 60 feet away. 1-0 is up high to him. It's just kind of been a little bit off here in this half inning. Two balls and no strikes. Hitters count here. This high, ball 3. Sense the frustration, too, from Deal. She nods. Alyssa Brito walks out to give her words of encouragement. 3 balls and no strikes. Kirsten rocks, fires. Strike 1. Second appearance of the season for Deal. Walks it. Pitched an inning and allowed 3 hits in the win over Utah Valley while striking out 1. Opponents are off to a Pretty solid number against her. Hitting 500 heading into today. Beach already has 3 hits, including the RBI double from Magadan. Here's Jacqueline Bakar. That sounds like a movie star's name. Flying out to left her first time up. First pitch is up high. Ball 1. Corners first and third for Long Beach State. Oklahoma jumped out to a 3-zip lead on a 3-run home run from Alyssa Brito. Now in a little bit of peril in the bottom of the second inning. It's 3-2 with a go-ahead run at first. Pitch is grounded into left field for a base hit. Long Beach State has tied the game at 3. Here's Michaela Medellin.
25, Michaela Medellin.
And that's going to be it for Kirsten Deal. She'll go an inning and 2/3, and we got a bevy of Sooner pitchers warming up, but it'll be Carly Keeney. Payne Monticelli and S.J. Guerin were out working in the Sooner pen. Standing ovation for Deal, though you know she's frustrated. Tough outing. We're tied up at 3 as Keeney will take over. So far for Carly Keeney here in 2024. This will be her 3rd appearance. 2 1/3. Has allowed 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. Opponents hitting .333 against her. And she'll be called upon to stop this Long Beach State rally. Pitching changes brought to you by Love's Travel Stops. Love's Travel Stops are the heart of the highway. Boy, tough one for Kirsten Deal in her first start of the season. She's also responsible for the 2 runners on base right now. And the Sooners will turn to the Liberty transfer, Carly Keeney. I think the thought was she might even start today. But Coach Gasso told us in the pregame show she wanted to get some work here for Kirsten Deal. Keeney's warm-up tosses are complete. Here we go. Sooner softball brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores, farm fresh for over 40 years. All right, here we go with Keeney. See if Carly Keeney can slow down this Long Beach State attack. JT Gasso promptly puts the red strip of tape on Hanson's chest protector. Red for Keeney and Monticelli. Blue for everybody else. First pitch, low and in, but it caught the corner for strike 1. Good pitch. Don't ask me why. Everything that we were told about the colors last year ended up being wrong. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. This should do it. Jennings up with it. Throws. Got her inning over, but man, the Beach do some damage. A 3-run second. And as we head to the 3rd, Oklahoma and Long Beach State are tied at 3. This is Oklahoma Sooner softball from Learfield. The heart of the highway. 2nd appearance this year for Kate Barnett. 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 2 hits to Nebraska. Opponents hitting .667 against her. First pitch to Tiare Jennings is in for a strike. Home plate umpire has a little bit of an expanded zone, which we're fine with, as long as it's the same both ways. 3-3 game. New game here in the 3rd. Pitch. Jennings rips it foul down the right side, slicing away from and out of play. Della down the right field line. So, 3rd inning shout-outs. We got a little bit that started rolling in. And by that, I mean we have many, but again, the connection issues are just... Jennings lifts one to shallow right center field. Racing over is Medellin, who makes the catch, and there's 1-1. We'll be more in tune with him come next weekend in Lake Charles. But Thomas wanted me to make sure to shout out Kylie and Lauren. Thanks so much to them for hooking us up with the printer this week that has been working. Kylie, Lauren, has been working. There's Cassidy Pickering. She lifts one pretty deep to left field at the wall. It's caught by Olsen, 2 away. And 2 outs for the Sooner third baseman, Alyssa Brito. The offense so far for Oklahoma hit a 3-run first-inning home run. That off the bat looked like it might be a routine flyout. She absolutely got enough of it to get it out of here with no problem. First pitch, check swing, outside corner, strike 1 from Barnett. Not a bad couple of hitters for Kate Barnett out of Napomo, California by way of Central Coast Tech High School. Here's a pop-up right side. Is it in play? Wow, it is. Nice play up against the fence by the first baseman, Lawhorn. And that'll do it for the Sooners in a very quick third inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Oklahoma and Long Beach State tied at 3. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. Brandon Jacks is tuned in. The mayor of Medill. Randy Davis is in Dixon, Texas. Becky Cole in South Oklahoma City. Julie and Phil Armstrong from Des Moines, Iowa. Tina Kay and Granny Karen along with Pawpaw Dwayne and Lynn Dowdy and Norman. Thanks for tuning in to Sooner Softball. We're tied at 3 as we head to the bottom of the third. Sinclair Lawhorn leans it off. Lawhorn grounded out to second back in the first inning. 3-3 game. 3-run first inning home run from Alyssa Brito and 3 manufactured runs from Long Beach State. 1-0 pitch misses low and away, 2-0. Keeney's ready. The righty brings it home. Grounded right side. Torres, nice play, ranging to her left. Throws to first, 1 away. Luna Torres looks like she's starting to put a little separation
Batting third base, 18. Jocelyn
between herself and the rest of the field at second base, though. Getting an opportunity to see Quincy Lilio in the lineup today as the DP as the first pitch is low for a ball to Vidal. Jocelyn Vidal looking for her first hit of the season. She is 0 for 4. The 1-0 swing and a miss. The pitch. Grounded left side off a short hop, bobbled by Brito, picks it up, throws, and she still got her. Brito stays with it as it popped out of her glove, stayed in front of her, and she throws out Vidal, 2 away. That'll bring Sweet to the plate.
Designated player number 30, Carissa Sweet.
She started the rally in the second with a 1-out single. And then scored on the RBI double from Magadan. And the first pitch is in for a strike. 65 miles an hour on the gun. Here's the 0-1. Nasty drop. Bounced foul down the left side. The base hit by Sweet was her second of the season. She's 2 for 2. 1 for 1 here today, and she scored one of the 3 Long Beach State runs. Pitch. well outside. Sooner fans here trying to jolt some energy. They'll do it. That drop was dirty from Keeney. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, inning over. Second strikeout by a Sooner pitcher as Keeney sets him down in order.
Start earning entries February 1st. Ride and Riches only at Cimarron Casino. It's a whole new game.
First pitch to start the fourth for Sidney Sanders is low for a ball. 3-3 game. Here comes the 1-0. Launched deep to center field. Is it deep enough? Off the glove of Martinez and out of here. It hits off the glove of the center fielder Martinez and pops over the left center field wall. Sid Sanders airplanes into home plate, and Oklahoma retakes the lead on a home run from Sidney Sanders. And it's 4-3 Oklahoma. Wow. Sometimes you catch a break. Might have caught one there. As Sanders takes the second pitch of the fourth, and it's her first home run of the season. Here's Alina Torres. First pitch to the Sooner second baseman is in for a strike. For the Sooners on the season, their 6th home run as a team, second today. Did not have one last night against Washington. Slow roller to third. Vidal up with it, throws, got it. One away. Want to bring the Sooner catcher, Kinsey Hansen, to the plate. Quincy Lilio on deck.
The catcher, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Just tuning in, the Sooners jumped out on top 3-zip in the first on a 3-run home run from Brito. First pitch low and in, nearly hit Hansen, ball 1. Long Beach State, the big hit in their second inning, a 2-run double from Magadan. They chased Kirsten Deal, and Carly Keeney has set down the 5 batter she's faced. There's a line drive towards the right center field gap, and it's up the alley to the fence. Hansen on her way to second. It's a double. A 1-out double from the co-captain, Kinsey Hansen. There you go, K9.
Designated player number 43, Quincy Lilio.
Third hit of the year for Hansen. She's now 3 for 11 to start the season. First double. Here's Q. Popped out on a bunt attempt. That was caught by the catcher. First pitch, inside corner, strike 1. 4-3 Sooners. Go-ahead home run by Sidney Sanders, and now Kinsey Hansen stands at second. Sooners looking, but a little separation between them and the beach. 0-1 pitch is up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sooners will stay in Puerto Vallarta tonight. They fly out tomorrow afternoon. They'll be in the air during the Super Bowl. The 1-1. Popped up right field. Is it going to get out of play? Chasing. No catch made. It hit the tree. There's a tree that does hang into play. It's like whenever you would play wiffle ball back in the day. If it hits off the tree, it's foul. And that ball hit off the tree. We've seen a couple that have hit off the tree and still been caught this weekend, but it's a dead ball once it hits that tree that does hang over in the field of play. Here's the 1-2 to Lilio. All outside, 2-2. Q's dangerous. Lay down a bunt, can slap, can hit for power. We're going to become a good defensive player too. 2-2 pitch. Oh, called strike 3. Lilio can't believe it. She'll turn and walk towards the bench. Second out of the inning. First strikeout of a Sooner today. Here's Riley Boone. Patty Gasso can't believe it.
Now batting left fielder is Riley Boone.
Here's Boone. 1 for 1 with a stolen base. Runner at second. 2 outs. 4-3 Sooners. The pitch. Ripped down the first base line, and a nice play made by Lawhorn. Scoops it, takes it to the bag, inning over. Wow.
Top of the fourth inning.
That was a fantastic play on a hot shot at first, and that'll do it for the Sooners in the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. A solo home run from Sydney Sanders has made it 4-3 Sooners. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. Lilian Martinez will lead it off for Long Beach State. 4-3 the Sooners lead it here in the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch low, ball 1. Unofficially for the Sooners, 4 runs on 4 hits. Make it 5 hits. There's a grounder foul at the plate. First inning, single from Pickering, the home run from Brito. That was a 3-run home run. Single by Boone, the double by Hansen, and the home run by Sanders. Hot shot to short. Nice play by Jennings. Throws one away. Martinez is retired. Here's Carly Robbins. Robbins popped out to second. You're going to see a pinch hitter here, it looks like. Indeed, we will. First pinch hitter of the game for either team. So in the place of Carly Robbins, Barajas. So Jaden Barajas will pinch hit here.
Long Beach State.
Well, he'll have fun with this one.
Number 8, Jaden Barajas.
There you go, buddy. There's a few tricky ones here on this Long Beach State roster. First pitch to Barajas is in for strike 1. Magadan waits on deck. Sooners stay the same defensively as they've been to start the game. Here's the 0-1, way up high from Keeney. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boone in left, Coleman in center. Pickering out and right. Sanders at first. Lena Torres at second, Jennings at short, Brito at third, and the battery of Hansen and Carly Keeney, who came in a couple outs in the second, popped foul and out of play down the left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Magadan, as we mentioned, waits on deck. She has the big hit in this game for Long Beach State, the RBI double in the second. Here we go. Sooners trying to make some quick work of the beach with a 4-3 lead here in the fourth. That pitch is in the dirt and skips to the backstop. Starting to get a little bit of a breeze here as it's blowing across the field. Yeah, it is 0 breeze, full cloud cover. It's not nearly as hot as it was on Thursday or even Friday. A lot of cloud covers made it, dare I say, pleasant. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's another Tinker Federal Credit Union strikeout. And that'll bring Magadan, the catcher, to the plate with 2 away. Much rather see her with 2 outs than a runner on base.
11, Savannah Magadan.
Savannah Magadan, right-handed hitting catcher. 1 for 1 on the day with a double and 2 runs batted in. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. And now Kinsey Hansen is having a problem with her communication device, her pitch caller, which is merely a digital device that she wears, and Coach Rocha will type in a number and a pitch. And that's what pops up on their wrist. If it's slider, change, drop, whatever. And then there'll be a location. It's usually a number for like a quadrant. Now we're ready to go. The pitch, swing and a miss. I mean, that was dirty. That screwball rode up and in. The swing and the miss from Savannah Magadan. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Keeney. Just staying alive. As Magadan. Olsen, the leadoff hitter, waits on deck. The Sooners will have the top of the lineup in Coleman, Jennings, and Pickering in the 5th inning with their 4-3 lead. Get out of here and head back to the dugout. 0-2. Ooh, that just missed inside. Oh my goodness. What a pitch. Magadan went turning away, so the dramatic effect made it look like it was coming right towards her. It was coming right for her. It was not. It dropped right in. 1-2 on the drop ball that skips away from Hansen. Two home runs on the day for the Sooners, one from Brito, one from Sidney Sanders. Oklahoma leads at 4-3. 2-2 count here, trying to get out of the 4th. The pitch, grounded foul down the 3rd baseline. Haven't talked much about it, but Kim Souter, longtime Long Beach State head coach, in her 18th season, 18 years in Long Beach State. 2-2 pitch, grounded foul again down the 3rd baseline.
I'm just throwing that out.
Long Beach State is one of those teams that you feel like the Sooners see quite a bit. They won 14 of their last 16 games. Well, they've won 14 of the 16 games against Long Beach State, including the win in an 11-3 contest in 22. The pitch, grounded foul. Last 2 Februaries ago, the 2022 season, OU lost to Long Beach State in the COVID-shortened 2020 season in a tournament that was played in Tucson. Two-two pitch. Grounded foul again. And at the on-deck hitter, Sarah Olsen, the leadoff hitter, kind of ducking for cover, too. That game in Arizona was something else. The Sooners were in control. Long Beach State rallied in the 7th as the home team to beat them 5-4. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul again. Looked like Keeney took something off that one. And it stays at 2-2. Quite the battle between Savannah Magadan and Carly Keeney. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back to Keeney. Gloves it, throws, got her, inning over. Carly Keeney has set down 7 straight. And as we head to the 5th, Oklahoma leads it 4-3. This is Sooner softball from Learfield.
Jada Goldberg.
Jada's 0 for 2. She digs in. Lined out to second, flied out to left. First pitch, bunts it foul. Mention every so often, get a few of these shout-outs that find their way through the lack of Wi-Fi or cell phone connection. Larry checked in the St. Pete Sooner Inn. Tommy and Cindy in Arkansas. Dallas and Chickasha. Therese out in Austin. Buddy Mark Worley always there with us. Coleman pops this one into right field. Easy play for Medellin, who's under it and makes the catch, and there's one away. Heard from our buddy Chief George Tiger, Doug down in Worley, Texas.
Now batting, 23, GRA.
The BFC, Jerry's checked in. And the Stahl Cup family, my mom, stepdad, tuned in up in Wood River, Illinois. First pitch is up high for T.R.A. Jennings. Not quite the juice in the crowd we had last night, but still a lot of Sooner fans made this trip, and it's been fun. Here's the 1-0 to Jennings. Popped up. Behind home plate. Everybody's looking for it. The catcher, Magadan, finds it. 2 away. Sooners have had a couple innings like this, just where can't get anything going, and it's weird because it's been near the top of the lineup. 1-2-3 inning in the third came in the 2, 3, and 4 spots. Now the Sooners in danger of doing it again. Here's Pickering. First pitch, a little in-ball one. Pickering's 1 for 2 with a single and scored on the first inning. Alyssa Brito, 3-run home run. The pitch to Cassidy. Grounded down the right side, easy play. Up with it is Longhorn. She goes to the bag, and the inning is over. That's about as quick of a 1-2-3 inning as you can have. The Sooners will head to the bottom of the 5th inning, holding on to a 4-3 lead. This is Sooner softball. Kayla Medellin. 4-3, though. The Sooners lead it. Back to work as well for Carly Keeney. First pitch fouled off, strike 1. Late night, extra innings last night for the Sooners. Coach Gasso worried about the trap game nature of this. Sooners look like they avoided it with a 3-run first inning home run from Brito, but have been unable to capture any more magic. Solo home run from Sanders has really been the rest of the offense. No 1 pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Defensive change. Avery Hodge is in now at second base. Sanders at first, Hodge at second, Jennings and Brito at short and third. Jennings at short, Brito at third. Battery of Keeney and Hansen. The 1-1 pitch misses outside, 2-0. Pickering in right, Jada in center, Riley Boone in left. No visor, no hat out in center field for Jada. 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Nasty screwball there from Carly Keeney. See if she can retire Olsen, who is 0 for 1, but 1 for 1 with a walk. She's reached base both times. The pitch grounded to short. Big hop for Jennings. Up with it, throws a laser and got it. Wow. That ball took a wicked hop late on Jennings, and she stayed with it. 1 away. Here's Jacqueline Dakar.
Number 2, Jacqueline Dakar.
Dakar is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. One of 2 runners stranded. She lifts this one into left field. Easy play for Boone, who has it, and there's 2 away. This might be a 4-3 game, but it is definitely moving.
Right fielder 25, Michaela Medellin.
There's Michaela Medellin. First pitch from Keeney is grounded to the right side. Nice play on the backhand by Sanders. She'll take it to the bag, and the inning is over.
Your complimentary stretch at Stretch Zone, 104th in South Penn, or in North OKC at North Penn Plaza. Stretch Zone.
First pitch to Brito to start the 6th. Moves her off the plate for ball 1. 4-3, the Sooners lead it. Brito, the big bomb, a 3-run home run. That came in the first inning. Sooners haven't had much since. There's a strike right on the inside corner. Brito is 1 for 2 with a home run and the 3 runs batted in. And that's the biggest blast. That's the Sooners offense so far. The 3-run homer from Brito. That's it. There's a skied ball deep to left field. Oh, get out of here. And it's gone. It's gone. A Brito bomb. Another one over the left field wall. And it's 5-3 Oklahoma. Alyssa Brito says, I've got you guys today. And the solo leadoff home run has staked the Sooners to a 5-3 lead. How about that? Desperately needed.
Now batting first.
Speaking of home runs, here's Sid Sanders.
Sydney Sanders.
She hit one in the 4th that shot off the glove of Martinez in center field and got over the wall. First pitch to Sanders is in for a strike. Sanders 1 for 2. The other at bat, a first inning ground out to short. Here's the pitch to the Sooner first baseman. A little bit in. That is 7 home runs on the season for the Sooners. Through its first 4 games. Not bad. Sanders takes a strike. 5-3 Sooners. We're in the 6th. Oh, you're looking to make it 57 wins in a row. And enjoy a sunset cruise. Here's the pitch. Sid takes it in the dirt. As soon as the pitcher gets the ball, they immediately start the 20-second clock. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Sanders is ready. Here comes the pitch. And in, ball 3. Double check my count here real quick. 3-2. I think that's what he showed. He's hiding his left hand from us. 61 miles an hour on the last pitch from Barnett. Pitch. Ground ball through the 5-6-0. Oh, what a diving play on the backhand by Bakar. Throws, but Sanders beats it. That ball was getting through the hole on the left side between Bakar, the shortstop, and Vidal, the third baseman. And Bakar dove to her backhand and threw across. Maya Bland will pinch run here. And it's a 2-hit day for Sid Sanders. And I think that's going to do it for Barnett. Yep, indeed it will. Love loves travel stops pitching change. Long Beach State will go to the pen. Oh, the season debut for Long Beach State. They will bring in Quinlan. So they will turn for the first time this season to Quinlan to try to slow down the Sooners, who feel like and seem like they're starting to get a little bit of a groove. Mo Quinlan, lefty out of Chula Vista, California, by way of Chula Vista High School. Did not have a good season last year. 0-1 with a 17.18 ERA. This is her 5th career appearance. Why not? So Mo Quinlan called upon here. She's the 3rd pitcher of the day for Long Beach State.
Now pitching. Number 21.
It's the only change that Long Beach State has made has been in the circle. They had 1 pinch hitter.
Base down, number 12, Maya Bland.
So Maya Bland running at first. Avery Hodge will have her first at bat of the game. She came in at second base last half inning. Avery looking for her first hit of 2024. as the lefty Quinlan goes to work. 5-3 Sooners. We're in the 6th. There's a little soft slap. Quinlan knocks it down. Will not have a play. Avery Hodge, an infield single. There you go, kid. First and second. Nobody out for Kinsey Hansen. Quinlan knocked it down, couldn't pick it up in time to try to make a play to first.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Canines 1 for 2 with a double and a fly out to right field. The double came in the 4th. She hit the ball hard into the right center field gap. First pitch way outside, ball 1. We're in the 6th. 5-3 Sooners, but threatening to add more here. Ella Parker has moved into the on-deck circle. Pitch is low and in. Nearly hit Hansen. Ball 2. And Quinlan was somebody that, no offense, you probably only see if things are not going too well for Long Beach State. Maybe they're trying to catch the Sooners off guard here a bit. Nearly hit Hansen, 3-0. Quinlan out of Chula Vista, as we mentioned. Best career outing, came back in 23, 5 innings, 4-pitch walk. Canine, bases are loaded. Well, here's a chance for Ella Parker to blow this game wide open. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Offensive change for Oklahoma. Now batting number 5, Ella Parker.
Parker started the first 3 games for the Sooners, hit in a 2-hole. Comes off the bench after an 0 for 9 last night. See what she can do with the sacks full of Sooners. Here's the first pitch. Well outside, ball 1. Bland at third, Hodge at second, Hansen at first. Bland pinch running for Sanders. Couple of infield singles for the Sooners this inning. 1-0. The dirt ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Playing her straight away and deep. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nearly hit her, ball 3. Green light, 3-0. Probably not. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. An RBI on the bases loaded walk. And here's Riley Ludlam. What a moment last night for Ludlam. She came into the game in the 6th inning, delivered a RBI, game-tying RBI when the Sooners had desperately needed it. That might be it for Mo Quinlan. And I don't know if she threw a strike in 8 pitches. She did not. The only thing that struggled more than Mo Quinlan today is my voice. So here we go. Bases loaded. Ludlam will pinch hit, and we'll get a new pitcher for Long Beach State.
Offensive change for Oklahoma. Now batting 30, Riley Ludlam.
Coach Casso has told the story a lot about Ludlam. Called her and said, hey, it's Coach Casso. We want to talk to you about playing ball for us after she put her name in the portal at Furman. Didn't know what kind of opportunities she would have. Never could have imagined she'd have a chance to play for Oklahoma. And here she is, making the most of it. She's got a chance to really blow this game wide open. 6-3 Sooners. Bases loaded. Who is the new pitcher? Have we seen the number yet? I think it's Erica Gonzalez. Yeah, I think you're right. It'll be the fourth pitcher of the day, so it'll be Gonzalez. Yes, it is. There you go.
Defensive change for the Beach. Now into pitch number 9, Erica Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez will be called upon here. The junior righty out of Oxnard, California, transferred in from CSUN. She's been one of the better pitchers for Long Beach State. In fact, in the opener against Nebraska, she came out of the pen, 3 1/3, scattered 3 hits, allowed 2 runs, struck out 3, walked 1. Gave up 2 doubles, and the Huskers hit .231 against her. In the career of Gonzalez, in 2023, 6-3 with a 1.95 ERA, made 19 appearances. I just saw a text from our buddy Big O up in Tulsa, and he says the infield looks less than desirable. It is. They've done as good as they can. I mean, I think they're challenged with dust. They're challenged with wind, but it is not the easiest playing surface the Sooners will have. Next week is turf. I don't know how often we play on a turf infield. A little different look for McNeese State. Here we go. Riley Ludlam with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Chance to blow this game open. The pitch up high, ball 1. Parker at first, Hanson at second, Hodge at third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up and away, 2-0. 4, 8, what's that, 10 straight balls that have been thrown here by Beach pitchers. It's not good. Breaking. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch. There you go. There's a strike. It's not like you're rooting for a strike, but you'd like to see him be able to swing the bat. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. A little bit in, ball 3. Jada Coleman waits on deck. Here's the 3-0, or the 3-1, excuse me. It's ball 4. It doesn't matter. Sooners walk in their 3rd straight run. Second RBI on the weekend for Ludlam.
Fielder number 20.
It's 7-3.
Jada Coleman.
I mean, you guys know what a blast does here, right? First pitch to Jada, inside corner, strike 1. Three-run first, a run in the 4th. 3 now for the Sooners in the 6th. The pitch, grounded off the glove of Quinlan. They'll step on the bag for 1. They'll throw to first and double up Jada Coleman. Sooners get a run, but on a double play, which you will rarely see. That thing hit right off the glove of Gonzalez and went right to the shortstop, Bicar, who stepped on the bag and threw out Jada Coleman, 2 away. Sooners do add a run, though. First pitch to Tiare Jennings on the inside corner, strike one. Parker is at third now after Ludlam was forced out at second. The 0-1 pitch is up high, 1-1. Pickering slated to hit next. She's on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Here's the pitch to Tiare. Lifted deep to center field. Get out of here, ball. It's scored. A 2-run home run from Tiare Jennings. And Oklahoma has blown this game open. It's now 10-3. For the Sooners, their 4th home run of the game, 2nd this inning. And now here's Pickering. A 6-run 6th. How about that? And here's Pickering.
Right fielder.
She's 1 for 3. First pitch to Cassidy. Ground ball, right side. Nice play by Robbins. Throws to first, inning over. But the Sooners blow it wide open. A 6-run 6th. 2-run home run from Tiare Jennings. Home run from Alyssa Brito. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 walks. 4 hits. 2 of those home runs. Not a bad 6th for the Sooners. They put 6 on the board. And as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Oklahoma 10. I tried to make us play San Jose State. Long Beach State 3. Sinclair Lawhorn, Jocelyn Vidal, and Carissa Sweet will bat here in the 6th. Back to work for Carly Keeney. See, will Ludlam stay in the game to catch? Looks like she may have. There's the first pitch from Keeney. A little bit out. Nope, still Kinsey Hansen. Ball 1. Infield of Brito at third, Jennings at short, Hodge at second, and Sanders at first. Pickering in right, Coleman in center, and Boone in left. Fouled off. I appreciate my mom trying to give me advice for my voice. This is what happens when you have a game that goes 8 innings. And you're fighting with the dust and the fun that we are. And you yell about every 5 minutes. There's a hot shot to short. Jennings up with it, throws one way. This is usually an early season thing for me. We fight through it. See a pinch hitter here for Long Beach State. By the way, how about the job that Keeney has done? Coming in out of the pen, has not allowed Long Beach State run since taking over. 11 straight. 11 straight. She's retired.
Change for Long Beach State. Now batting number 26, Michaela Ceballos.
So the first bat of the day for Michaela Ceballos. She is 0 for 1 on the season. Made a pinch hit appearance against Nebraska. She'll hit here for Vidal, who's 0 for 2 on the game. Here's the first pitch. In for a strike. Ten runs for the Sooners. 9 hits. They have come to life. Bouncer foul. Carly Keeney has stabilized things for him and allowed him to weather a bit of a defensive storm, if you will. Long Beach State put 3 on the board in the second, but haven't done anything since. Pitch in the dirt. Wind picks up, blowing across the field. There's those flag-like banners for every team that'll be represented here over the 2 weekends. The right center field wall, aiming towards right field. 1-2 pitch, grounded at third. Brito up with it, throws across, 2 away. And that'll bring Carissa Sweet to the plate.
Now batting number 30.
10-3 Sooners, bottom of the 6th inning. Final game in Mexico before we head to Lake Charles. Sweets 1 for 2, scored a run in the second. Tries to bunt, missed it, strike 1. Wasn't able to get the bat back in time either. No balls and a strike. Keeney brings it home. Up high, 1-1. Sooner infield moves in. Brito in tied at third. Tied at first is Sanders. In the baseline is both Jennings and Hodge. One. Ooh, that's off the inside corner, strike 2. Sweet tried to twist away from it, but didn't get the call. Crowd claps in unison. Keeney brings it home. Hot shot to short. Nice play by Jennings. Throws, inning over. 1-2-3. 12 straight retired by Carly Keeney. What a job she's done out of the pen. We head to the 7th. Brito will lead things off for Oklahoma. It's 10-3 Sooners. We're in the 7th. What a day for Alyssa Brito. 2 for 3 with 4 runs batted in, 2 home runs.
Leading it off for Oklahoma, 33, Alyssa Brito.
This was a 4-3 game. Heading into the 6th, the Sooners put 6 runs on the board and have absolutely blown it open. Home plate umpire getting ahead of Hannah Core in the on-deck circle. She'll hit for Sid Sanders.
Now pitching.
So we're staying ahead of the curve here is what I guess I'm saying with some of these lineup changes that Coach Casso is going to have. And here comes Brito. Right-handed hitting third baseman, digs in. First pitch headed home and is hammered foul. Long Beach State has once again gone to the pen. Shannon Haddad is the new pitcher. So they've used every pitcher on their roster here today. Why not? Try something. Worked for a while. Hasn't worked on Brito, who lines it foul down the third baseline into the corner.
27, Rebecca Duranzo.
New catcher, too, is Duranzo. Mentioned Coach Gasso likely emptying her bench a bit here, too. Core waits on deck. No 2 count here to Brito. See if she can lift another one out of here. The pitch. Low and in. $60 miles an hour on that last pitch. Here comes. Soft roller to third. Vidal up with it. Throws high and over the head of the first baseman, Lawhorn. Off to second goes Brito. So Alyssa Brito reaches for the 3rd time today. On a throwing error by the third baseman, Vidal. Here's Hannah Core.
Stand your ground, Coach Foley.
So Brito at second. Here's Core.
Now batting for Oklahoma, 27, Hannah Core.
In the day for Sanders. See if Ella Parker comes out at first base. Core, first pitch swinging, rips it off the fence. Strike one. Nice play by Coach Gasso off the rebound. The fencing in front of the Long Beach State dugout. The only concern you would take from today is maybe hoping that Kirsten Deal can get things worked out. Had a tough start today for the Sooners. It's a pop-up foul and out of play down the left side. Deal. It ended up only lasting an inning and 2/3. But Carly Keeney's been fantastic in relief. 0-2 to Core. Fouled straight back. She had a good cut. And Core is calm, cool, and control. Love to get a hit here. Again, we talk about it a lot. Had a great fall. Starred in the Battle Series. Much like Sid Sanders did last year. Another 0-2 in the dirt. Brito stops halfway between second and third and heads back to second base. One ball, two strikes. A pitch. Grounded foul down the third baseline. There's some fans beyond the left field wall. Two kids that are sitting behind the fence in foul territory. And when one tried to grab that foul ball, he tumbled over. Let's do the 0-2 again, shall we? Core is ready. So is Haddad. The pitch. Rip foul again. Might be a bad going here for Hannah Core. Oh-2 again. Brito at second. 10-3 Sooners. The pitch. Popped up. On the infield. Racing back and making the catch is Picard, and there's one away. Easy play for the shortstop. Here's Avery Hodge. Hodge singled and scored a run in the sixth.
Now batting 82.
Hodge, Lilio, Torres all battling for playing time at second base. Sure, you'll see Hodge at short some this year, too. Continuing to improve. First pitch to Hodge is off the outer edge. Ball one. Didn't really get too in-depth on Shannon Haddad's numbers. But in her one appearance in 2 innings, she gave up 5 runs on 3 hits in Nebraska. They hit her hard here the other day. Pitch is low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. K9 waits on deck. Iowa State waits me on the left field wall. They get next. Here's the 2-0. Avery pops it up. Shallow right field. Could be trouble racing in and making a nice basket catch. Is Medellin 2 away. Here's Kinsey Hansen.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
Flat out to right in the second. Doubled in the fourth. Walked and scored a run in the sixth. Not a bad day. 1 for 2 with a run scored for K9. Runner at second. The first pitch nearly hits her. Ball 1. (10-3) Sooners. On the verge of 57 in a row. I mean, just absolutely unbelievable when you think about it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A little bit low, 2 balls and no strikes. There was still a buzz around the entire stadium this morning about last night. Even during the Utah Valley-Nebraska game, it's all anyone was talking about whenever we got here. Don't blame him. 2-0. Checked her swing. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Very deliberate in the circle is Sadat. She doesn't realize some of us have a flight to catch tonight. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Hansen had started to walk to first base. She thought that had missed on the inside. Home plate umpire said it did not. Here's the 3-1 to Hansen. Ripped foul. Look out, Coach Gasso. Get the ball back in. Little delay there. Well, what had been a rapidly moving game has kind of hit a wall here in this 7th inning. 3-2. Line drive, base hit, back up the middle. Rounding third and headed home is Brito. The throw is cut off. It's an RBI single from Kinsey Hansen, and it's 11-3 Oklahoma. Kinsey Hansen have a day. 2 hits and a run batted in. Here's Ella Parker.
Ella Parker.
Parker walked and drove in a run. Bases loaded walk, scored a run herself. 11-3 Sooners. Pitch to Parker. Ripped down the right field line. Base hit. Rounding second and headed for third is Hansen. She'll slide in. Woo. Hansen had to duck. That one nearly took her head off.
Now batting for Oklahoma.
And Parker, that's a big smile on her face. It's first and third. 2 outs. And here's Riley Boone. First pitch to Boone. Outside, ball 1. $11 hits for the Sooners, is that right? That's what we'll go with. Brito reached on the error earlier this inning. That pitch is way outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Yep. The single by Parker was the 11th hit of the game for the Sooners. This game was 4-3 heading into the 6th. The Sooners have scored 7 runs in the 6th and 7th. There's a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Hansen at third, Parker at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Riley Boone. Headed home. Popped up right field. Took a couple steps in. Now Bedellin moves back, makes the catch short of the fence, and that'll do it for the Sooners in the 7th. But OU adds a run. And as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Oklahoma 11, Long Beach State 3. This is Sooner softball from Learfield. Performance. Peyton Monticelli will come in to close it out for Oklahoma. Sooners lead at 11-3 as we head to the 7th, well on their way to their 57th straight win. And a 4-0 start on the season. So the new look infield, Parker at first, Hodge at second, Tiare Jennings at short, and Alyssa Brito at third. From left to right, Boone, Jada Coleman, Hannah Core. Boone in left, Coleman in center, and Hanacor in right. K9 has gone the whole way behind the plate. Man, what a job by Keeney. Carly Keeney came in and just shut down Long Beach State. She inherited runners at first and second with 2 outs in the second inning. She hasn't allowed a base runner and didn't allow a base runner. Long Beach State didn't have a base runner since the second inning. How about that? Actually, a nice shorter run. That's 13 in a row that she had retired.
Defensive change.
So tough start for Kirsten Deal.
17.
Carly Keeney comes in and in a big way shuts down Long Beach State, and the Sooner offense gets on track. It's 11-3 Oklahoma. Liliana Martinez will lead things off. Here's the first pitch to Martinez, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and scored one of the 3 Beach runs. First pitch swinging, popped up. Parker racing over towards the Sooner dugout, makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Carly Robbins. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Well, 0 for 1. She was replaced by a pinch hitter last time. Now, Robbins re-enters. Had re-entered defensively. Hits again. 0 for 1 with a pop out to second base back in the second inning. Peyton Monticelli, man. She's been great. First pitch, fouled off, strike 1. Monticelli came in last night when the Sooners desperately needed something. There was just not a lot of juice for OU. And Monticelli came in and gave the Sooners a shutout 1-2-3 inning. Got the strikeout and came off fired up. Foul back. No balls and 2 strikes. I think she's going to be a fan favorite. You guys are going to love watching Monticelli. A true sophomore. Ahead on the count here, no balls and 2 strikes. Monticelli's ready. The pitch, fouled back. We are off to Lake Charles. I've never been to Lake Charles. Mondrasic View? No? No? All right. We'll all experience it together. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just missed, lowering in. That looked like a good spot. I don't know if the radar gun was right. Had it at 138 miles an hour. We'll take it. Here's the 1-2 from Monticelli. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And the Beach have their first runner since the second inning on a 1-out single by Carly Robbins. Here's Savannah Magadan, who is 1 for 2 on the day.
Batting number 11, Savannah Magadan.
Haven't been able to keep tabs on a lot of scores. Saw Texas has beaten UCLA a couple of times. Stanford got upset today by Kentucky again. Tennessee was off to a good start, winning their first 2 games over Baylor. Sophia Nugent is off to a hot start in Knoxville. Good for her. All right, here we go. Magadan digs in, runner at first. 11-3, the Sooners lead it. Monticelli rocks and fires. Slow roller to third. Brito to second for 1. Hodge turns it. Oh, safe at first base. Avery Hodge showing off her arm strength. That was impressive from 82.
Left fielder number
But Magadan beats it.
Sarah Olsen.
Here's Sarah Olsen. She's 1 for 2 with a walk. The hit by Robbins is the 5th hit of the game for the Beach. Here's the pitch. Pop foul off the fencing, strike one. (11-3 Sooners. I mean, I keep turning around. The scoreboard is right behind us. And it's a 4-3 game heading into the 6th. They've exploded, as they tend to do. The 0-1, a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Didn't miss by much. You can tell by the crowd reaction here. One ball, 1 strike. Monticelli rocks and fires. Low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Shallow in center field. I haven't looked out at Jada often. She is shallow as shallow can be in center field. Now she takes a few steps back. Here's the 2-1 from Monticelli. Pop foul down the left side, slicing out of play. New softball in play, and as we've seen all weekend long, rolled back to the circle. Get that thing a little dirty. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Monticelli brings it home. Foul back. Staying alive is Olsen. Red tape for Monticelli across the chest protector of Kinsey Hansen. Purchased at a Walmart in Denton. You're welcome. Crowd responds. Great Sooner contingent here in Puerto Vallarta. The pitch, pop foul again. The Sooner fans saw this one on the schedule and they decided we got to be there. I mean, this has been an outstanding showing of Sooner fans here this week. I don't know if many of them want to leave. I don't know if I want to leave. Here we go. Monticelli brings it home in the dirt. Good job by Hansen. Full count. Two outs in the 7th. The pitch. Bounce foul at the plate again. Sarah Olsen has been a bit of a problem. She singled in the 1st, walked in the 2nd, grounded out to short in the 5th. The pitch. Grounded to the right side. Hodge up with it. Shovels to the bag. Jennings forces out the runner at 2nd. And the Oklahoma Sooners come to Puerto Vallarta and sweep the weekend. They've started the 2024 season 4-0. And they've pushed their winning streak to 57 straight games.